My name is Marcia Robinson. I am a West Texas A&M student. This assignment is part of the Seminar in Organizational Behavior and Business Portfolio course. For this assignment, I will be discussing with you Heidi's network strength across her career, Heidi's power, influence, and networking. Mrs. Heidi Roizen is a Silicon Valley executive, a venture capitalist, and an entrepreneur. I have included her picture above. Throughout her career, Mrs. Heidi demonstrated an exceptional understanding of the importance of building a large and solid network. Also, she understood what it means to be a successful giver. According to Adams Grant's definition, a successful giver is not about being nice or just helping others no matter what. To be a successful giver, one must understand about boundaries and know how to say no when necessary. An example of this on Heidi's life is when people ask her to be introduced to another person that would benefit them, Mrs. Heidi made sure that they were a match. And if they were not a match, Mrs. Heidi would not introduce them. In Mr. Vincent Pluvinage's word, she truly understands the meaning and value of a win-win situation. As I mentioned before, Mrs. Heidi understood about networking, and she made that a priority in her career. According to Brian BUSI and Shannon Dunlap, a network must be large and also include a lot of diversity. One way that can happen is by shared activities principle. In Mr. Brian BUSI and Shannon Dunlap example, they mention a runners group. The runners group help people create network and also help them meet people from different backgrounds, different works. In the case of Mrs. Heidi, she used something she enjoyed very much to create a shared activity principle, which was dinner and party events that she hosted at her house. By doing that, and including the diversity on her network life, she was able to ensure that Apple and Microsoft personnel could work its differences. Another item worth mentioning is the fact of persuasion. In order for Mrs. Heidi to be successful, I believe she included throughout her career 4 elements mentioned in Robert Cialdini's article, Harnessing the Science of Persuasion. So I'm going to discuss all 4 of them. The first one is reciprocity. Reciprocity means give when receive. But not just give when you receive. Also, you must personalize it. So the way Mrs. Heidi did that is she gave feedback to others even though when she was not going to accept a project or proposal. That took approximately 2 hours of her time, but she still found that necessary. Another element of persuasion that she mastered was authority. She was an expert of her field. In her own words, I've done my homework before each meeting to build my reputation. The third element that I identified in her case study was consistency. As she mentioned, when people understand how you are going to respond to something, this is very important. It helps build a relationship. Another element of persuasion that she was very good at was the liking. She ensured she cooperate with people, giving them compliments, and also sharing activities before going down to business. In conclusion, I spoke to you about the Heidi's case study. Thank you for the opportunity to discuss this case with you.